Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Ready, Set, Grow show. Wow, I'm feeling delayed. Are you all seeing me? I'm like,
I
like
am seeing you, I'm hearing you, but we are sorry, we're having a little technical difficulty tonight. It went beautifully last night, but you know how it is when we go live. So, yes, I am seeing you, Hillary, and I am hearing you.
excellent. Okay, great. So we are here for another episode of the Ready, Set, Grow show. And this month, it's December. Okay. So we are wrapping up the year by helping you kick off next year. All right. And this month, actually, we're going to be covering it's a series, a 12-point checklist on
Mhm.
how to start your business, an online business, that is. Now, if you have already started a business, this is going to help you maybe readjust, refocus. But this is kind of like the checklist that you want to follow, even if you're brand new or you want to make some changes, you want to start a new product line or something like that. Online business, this is what we're going to be talking about throughout the month. So each week, we're going to be covering a few points because 12, we don't have 12 weeks
Right.
in December, right? Yeah, we know that.
Yeah. As much as I love December and Christmas coming and everything, I'm not sure I can handle 12 weeks of it.
Exactly. And one of the things, that Deb and I we were talking about is that, we are preparing for Christmas, right? And there's a lot of preparation that goes into Christmas. And I shared with Deb, unlike Thanksgiving, because this was kind of like our family's first Thanksgiving up here. Unlike Thanksgiving, where it's just like one day, in Trinidad, Christmas is like it's a season. So you're not like doing all of the preparation up to the day and then that's it. No, we've got Christmas going and going and going and going, right? And it's kind of like your business. And what you will realize in this 12-point checklist is it's kind of like that preparation for Christmas. Christmas isn't just one day. Yes, we do have Christmas Day, but we do have a lot of things that keep going. So it's like you never go to just one Christmas party, right? You go to like several, right? And you do this for a little while. There are 12 days of Christmas, like when they call it, they sing the
Yeah.
song on
Yeah.
Thursday, right? So there are 12 things that we're going to be sharing with you, kind of like that checklist on how to get that business started. And what you realize is that even if you're already in a business and you want to evaluate where you're at,
Mhm.
this, this is a great place to start. So, Deb, how about if you kick us off with that step one? All right.
Oh, that's a great idea. And that happens to be step one, the idea. So you're brand new, you want to start an online business, but you don't know where to start. Or you already have a business, like myself, I had a business, but I wanted to bring it online. So it's like, okay, how do I do this and where do I get started? Uh, you've already got that online business. Okay, how do I freshen up maybe? Maybe you want to kind of do that.
Mhm.
So, my idea was to bring my network marketing business online. And I had to work real hard to learn the technology in order to be where I am today. I have a website, I do a blog. I'm just like muscle power right now. But I you I had to have that idea of, okay, my network marketing business was starting to slow down a little bit with the old school way. I don't know how else to say it. The way that I was taught, making the phone calls. Yes, you have to make phone calls even with an online business, but going to meetings, going to conferences, and things like that. And of course, we know COVID has kind of things are starting to get back to normal, so to say, but it stopped those conferences, and we did Zooms. So anyway, first of all, you have to have an idea. What do you want to do? What kind of product or service do you want to bring to your avatar, your audience, your tribe? And so you start with that idea and just kind of go from there. Now,
Mhm.
the thing is, it's like, okay, you heard me say I had a network marketing business. Well, there's lots of network marketing businesses out there, and there's a lot of people in my particular network marketing company. But you know what? It's okay because
Mhm.
what probably all of us have learned,
Over the years, yes.
yes, exactly. Nobody can say it or do it the way I do it. It's
Exactly.
it's me.
Mhm.
So you have that idea, don't think, "Oh my gosh, there's probably 12 million people out there
Mhm.
that are doing the same thing." So what? They're not doing it like you. They're
Exactly.
not saying it like you. So don't get discouraged by that. But you do have to have something, a service or a product that you want to work with.
You want to work with, yeah. And and the thing is, the second step, which is, it kind of piggybacks off of having the idea, is making it a great idea, or making it a great idea again. And as Deb said, there are many things that people are doing, but you're gonna have a different spin on it. Now, the thing that makes any business idea great is not the idea itself, but who is it going to serve? Okay,
Right.
who is it going to serve? And you've got to get out there and ask the questions, talk to people, kind of get an idea. Because as Deb said, like in the network marketing industry, when I first started in network marketing, I don't know how many years ago, I was a teenager, to be perfectly honest. I jumped in not knowing that I was even in the network marketing industry. Okay. And it was, I thought it was something like brand new and, totally different. But what you need to realize is that, yeah, there are going to be other ideas out there that are similar to yours. But do people want to be involved, or do people want that service or that product? You've got
Mhm.
to really understand that. And I think that when it comes to online business, sometimes we miss this step. In online business, we definitely miss this step. Whereas brick and mortar businesses, they take the time and effort to make sure that people want their product or
Right.
service,
Right.
right? And this is something that you've got to really dive deep into, ask questions, do surveys, all of that stuff before you launch. Because the worst thing is to start a business, get your brand, get all of these things all nice and ready, and launch online, and then it's crickets because
Yeah.
because
Hello.
because nobody cares about the idea, right? So let's make sure that your idea is a great idea for the people out there who want it. Okay.
Right, right. And your tribe is your target market. And what that means is the people who will resonate with you.
Yes.
Wow, I like what Hillary's got. I want to start following her. Oh man, Deb has really got something awesome that I like listening to her too. That's how you build your target market, your target audience, your tribe is just getting out there and presenting yourself, giving them value,
Mhm.
and when you give value, people are like, wow, I like this. I'm learning from this. What else does Hillary or Deb have
Have to
to
offer.
offer?
Yeah.
So they start to follow you. And before you know it, you have people that are interested in what you have because part of your value is part of what you are going to eventually sell to them.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And one of the things that, in online business, which comes to step three, is understanding the model. All right. When we talk about, you're in business to make money, so you've got an idea of what you want to do. Now, the interesting thing about ideas, as both Deb and I have realized, is that you could package businesses differently. And one of the things that you have to be very careful about that I have realized, especially as online business owners, right? A lot of people come online because they hear this word leverage or free time, or they hear things like time freedom, all right? And it's centered around time, especially for those of us who are coming from that corporate environment, or we retired and we're moving into this period where we're on or online, we're working our business, and we hear time freedom. Well, I could tell you flat out, for most of us, the experience has been that we've got less time. All right.
Yeah, because you really do work hard to build up that rapport for
Mm-hmm.
people
For
to
yeah,
because they don't know you. It's not like you meet them on the street and can start a conversation. You can't see them, they can see you. And
mm-hmm.
so you have to be consistent to teach them who you are.
Exactly.
And so that takes time.
That does take.
But Hillary, as you were talking about the time freedom and everything, I thought
Mhm.
of another term, laptop lifestyle. Ooh, wow, shiny, nice. Lots of time. Again, it takes time to build to get there.
To get them. And one of the crucial things about that building time is exactly what step three is in choosing your business model. Okay. Now, again, I have seen brick and mortar businesses take the time and effort to figure out this business model. Even when I was back doing my MBA, I remember they talking about this. We did simulations on different types of business models. And kind of like a solo entrepreneur, you just get in and you think, well, I'm in business, I'm selling stuff. Okay. But what are you selling? Right. And a lot of people don't think about this. All right. If you want more time for yourself, you've got to choose the business model that's going to allow you to do the work once and then you set and forget,
Mhm.
right? If you're coming in online and you're doing all sorts of online things, but you're still trading time for money, all right, you either have to elevate your price, okay, for the time. So you're not coming in here and you're going to price yourself at the same as a salary because, hey, you're doing time, you're still trading time for money. That's just like having a job, right? Well,
Exactly.
if you're going to be selling your knowledge, you're going to package that and sell. And these different models are actually going to dictate what you need to do. Okay. So a lot of people, they talk about, they get into the tactics one time and they forget these three steps: the idea, making sure there's an audience for it, and then picking the business model. Because without the business model, you don't know what you need down the road. So like a lot of people, and I'm sure this happened to you there, because as I'm sitting thinking about this, it's like they talk to you about leads and funnels and website and social media, and you're like, okay, I got to do all of this, and then you start doing all of this and then you realize, what am I doing it for? Where is
Exactly.
it going? That's the questions that you need to ask in defining your business model.
Yeah.
And
And
mhm,
the other part of that too is, as I said, I had a network marketing company, had for many, many years, brought it online, and that's what I thought I was bringing online. And
mhm,
I did, and I am. But I also have come up with other things. I'm a network marketer that struggled doing that. You can't tell me every other network marketer out there is just going to go, bam, here I am, and it's working. No, I have built another business helping people try and cut those struggles because I understand those struggles. So you have a business model. Yes, you have to have that, but it also can morph into maybe a few other things for you. It's actually kind of amazing.
mhm. Yeah. And when you sit down and you take the time to actually lay out that business plan, all right. And again, when people come online and they want to do an online business, I think business plans are the last thing on their mind. They're not thinking business plan. They're thinking, what do I have to do on social media? Do I
Mhm.
need a website? um, do I need this? Do I need that? And when we sit down and we evaluate all the million and one tools that we've accumulated over the years, we
Right.
kind of sit down and realize, well, what I'm doing, I don't need that because this is for this type of business. And I don't need this because this is for this type of business. All right. So, like, one of
Exactly.
the perfect examples, e-commerce, right? A lot of people eventually they just go into e-commerce and they're selling products online, right? They use Pinterest, they use Etsy, they use WooCommerce, whatever the case may be. You don't need a funnel building software package thingy for e-commerce. All right, you know let's be real. So if you've chosen that business model, understand that that is going to dictate the tools that you're going to need down the
Right.
line to build this business.
Right. And what that does in essence is saves you money
Yes.
because you are not grabbing every tool that somebody recommends. If you have your business plan,
Mhm.
you are set. You know, okay, oh, this tool will fit perfectly. This is what I need. So the business plan not only gives you a roadmap, a guide, but it
Mhm.
also saves you a lot of money because you're not buying tools that you really don't need or probably will never ever even use if you have purchased them.
Exactly, exactly. All right. So I hope we were able to lay the foundation here for the next 5 weeks, because over the next 5 weeks, we're going to be covering the other, help me with my math here,
The other
9
nine.
steps.
Mhm.
Right. Okay. So we're going to be going through the other 9 steps. Next week, we're going to be looking at, the thing that we don't like to look at. And sometimes when we look at the other thing that we don't like to look at, we kind of get, yeah, I'm not going to name it, right? Because you have to come back next week to watch the
Yeah.
right? But sometimes, when we do that, we get in at least in our industry, we get, what is the word called, when you're feeling
When you,
imposter syndrome.
oh,
Yes.
yes.
All right. So want to know what
Yes.
that is? Join us next week.
Uh-huh.
Um, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, yes, and
Same
we
time.
appreciate you changing times with us. You got to kind of go with the flow of life, and
Mhm.
sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
So, anyway, come back next week and learn
Next
some
week.
more.
And as we continue this 12-point checklist to starting building an online business. Have a great night, everybody.
Bye.